Profiling beds are a popular choice in care settings. They facilitate a variety of nursing, care and clinical procedures. Due to the fact they are used multiple times throughout the day, the beds suffer a lot of wear and tear, which eventually leads to the equipment breaking down. As a company that is routinely called out to repair profiling beds, we've put together the 5 most common causes of breakdowns and how to reduce them. A profiling bed has lots of cables and connecting points, which are at high risk of breaking and stretching when the bed moves. Cables are usually damaged when they come loose or aren't secured correctly during installation. Additionally, the staff can catch the cables on the legs of mobile hoists during transfers. To reduce this issue, check the cables often. Make sure they are clipped or hooked securely, off the floor and free from damage. A handset operates the profiling bed, enabling care staff to use all the functions, and whilst they are robust, they can receive heavy use. Common problems we see are people pulling or stretching the handset too much or leaving them hanging on the floor. This causes damage to the cables or pulls the handset away from the control box. Staff training and advice on how to use and care for profiling beds are key to reducing this issue. Another common issue we see is damage to the headboard or the plug socket behind the bed. This happens when the headboard catches the plug when using the height adjustable function. There are a couple of solutions to help prevent this problem from occurring. The first is a smart little device called bed bumpers. These are small foam cushions that create a gap between the bed and the wall, protecting both the plug and the headboard from damage. The second is to simply fit a piece of timber or something similar onto the floor against the wall. This also creates the distance needed to prevent damage, but it doesn't always look as good or as discreet as the bed bumper device. Medico can supply these to your care facility. Just contact us today to find out more. Care facilities often use bed rails, also known as side rails, to reduce the risk of falls. Bed rails receive heavy use and aren't always used correctly, leading to damage. The channels or components can break, causing the rails to not move up and down or lock automatically as they should. This results in an engineer call-out or needing replacement bed rails. Manufacturers advise that bed rails are lowered carefully and not dropped. Make sure your staff read the user manual to understand how to use them correctly and safely. This will not only reduce bed rail related call-outs, but also reduce the risk of entrapment injuries. All profiling beds are designed to withstand a certain weight. It is called the safe working load. You must not exceed this, otherwise the safe operation of the profiling bed cannot be guaranteed, as you can cause damage to the lifting mechanisms or motors. The safe working load on profiling beds include the maximum service user weight, the mattress weight plus the weight of any accessories. The best way to prevent this problem from happening is to ensure staff using the profiling beds are checking the safe working load frequently. You can find this safe working load on the outside surface of the mattress base frame. If you are frequently experiencing these common problems with profiling beds, it might be through incorrect use of the equipment. Preventing and reducing these common causes of breakdowns can reduce the equipment downtime, prolong the lifespan of your profiling beds, and reduce costs of the call-outs and repairs. Provide regular training to all current and future staff on how to use and care for the specific equipment, and make sure your profiling beds are serviced and maintained regularly. If this doesn't help reduce your equipment downtime, get in contact with Medico to see how we can help.